Louisiana Beer Reviews Sunshine City IPA from Green Bench Brewing of St. Petersburg, Florida. I've been to St. Petersburg many times, and I bought this in that town at Trader Joe's. 6.8% alcohol, 68 IBUs. There's also one called Green Bench, but the Green Bench doesn't tell you anything about the ingredients. At least this one lists the hops. And the Green Bench is also 6.8 and 68 IBU. So I figured it was some kind of different hop usage. They're showing a pelican on the back with the sun. Crack it, drink it, recycle. Mosaic, Citra and Azacca hops. They say for an intensely tropical profile reminiscent of tangerine, nectar, papaya, peach, kiwi, and pineapple. That sounds a little hard to believe, but we'll see. Beer Advocate, it says outstanding. Rate Beer says 92 out of 100, 88 out of 100 for the style. I noticed that Super West beat me to it. He did this beer 2 days ago. He did the first video review for it in the world. Here we are at 8:02 a.m. Okay, it's windy. They got the tropical storm out there in the Gulf heading toward Florida, and we're getting the wind up. We've been getting it for days from that. Okay, so it does make it feel comfortable here relative to what it usually is. Okay, orange gold, fairly stark white head. The sun is in the perfect position to highlight the beer. It's sort of opaque though, with the sun shining through it. Yeah, it's opaque, so there's got to be a lot of fine sediment in this item number. Some bubble streams, not really bubble streams, but maybe a bubble breaking off and ascending, I should say. Okay, uh-oh. I'm about to tell you why I say uh-oh. It's coming across, well, they're saying fruit now, so it's coming across as one of those fruity India Pale Ales. The ones I'm always fussing about, the canned pineapple. I like the hop resins, I like the hop oils, but I prefer more of the piney, the oily type thing. Not that I'm anti-fruit and anti-fruitite, I am not. So it's pretty standard of the last 6 years. White bread, sweet white bread, and the fruits. And I don't know about that big lineup they're mentioning. How would you know that? I don't know. How would you know? I don't know. How would you? Yeah, it's same old story. White bread, sweet white bread, you know, a little bread crust from white bread, like say wholesome, something like that. It's bitter, I guess. Not really. A hophead might say Now somebody that's like really into canned pineapple, they would love it. They'd be like, oh yeah, man, this is breakfast. This is a breakfast drink. I think it is in a way. It does remind me in some ways even of a mimosa. It's a medium mouthfeel and the finish is puckering and on the dry side. It's fine. I mean, there's nothing bad about it except for my complaining, but that's me not liking that style of IPA. Other people just love it, and they'll just, you watch the videos and you're just going, and all the things they're describing about how the reason they love it, and I'm watching the video thinking, yeah, that's why I don't like it. That's a taste preference, okay? So you say, well, you're just not into the new thing of the last 6 years. I know, I admit that. And once again, I say the reviews are not about what do I personally like. It's about really the major question: is it a quality, or, you know, is it a, what's the quality of the beer, right? And I think this, and some of the ones I've really gone after and attacked, and they had pretty good, honestly, they had good quality. They weren't poorly done or anything, and this is not either. There's no wanky, weird, off, unusual, or unpleasant flavors, really. So if you're into the new wave of IPA, Well, maybe that wave's not so new anymore. You're into the juiciness, and it's not like, you know, years ago, you might know that people would always talk about onion and cat urine and all of that. There's none of that. Nope. It's a fruit festival now. It's ambrosia, okay? And I think maybe that was what was behind it. They wanted to appeal to a wider audience. And the cat urine and the you know, the onion and all those intense, I wouldn't say old school, I would say the first new wave, right? The American IPAs. Because the old school is a clipper shipped to India in 1858. That might have turned people off. So this might appeal more to people that don't like the IPAs that taste like IPAs. You know what I'm saying? You dig? You dig what I'm saying? You feel me, bro? All right, I don't like the new wave, but it's fine. I'm gonna say A minus. I guess at the lower end of excellent. It could be my personal dislike of it, not it, but you know, it. You can tell the company's not too wealthy. They got these stick-on label. They buy standard cans and they stick a label on. Well, you do what you can do. It's a fine-looking label, I guess. Kind of a Trader Joe's type look. I bought it at Trader Joe's. It looks like Trader Joe's, like the that little news, the Fearless Flyer. Anyway, you gotta call them like you see them. So laissez-les bon temps rouler. It's arguably excellent, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to New Orleans.